Morning all, how are you? Hope you're well. It's that time of the week again. I'm not normally here on International Week, but I've done it slightly different this week. So yeah, it's 10 o'clock your time, 11 o'clock my time. It's a little bit cool over here today, so hope you're all well. Just wait for a few people to come on. Might be less people this week, but so please like and share this video to get more people watching. There's the first one. There's the first three. Morning Dawn, how are you? Hope you're well. Morning Liam, how are you? Are you good? They're a bit slow. Comments coming on a bit slow. Morning Dawn, how are you? They're a bit slow today, the comments are. Craig, how are you? Right, we're going to do slightly different today. Slightly different. We're going to do a review. Morning Gareth. We're going to do a review of the season so far. So I hope you'll have to bear with me and add comments to when you think you want to add a comment. So it's not actually about the games, it's a review of the season. All right, everyone. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with, take it in sections. So take the attack, the midfield, defence, and then do a team one. I hate International Week as well, mate. Morning all, morning Ian, morning Jacob, morning Terry. It's a bit cold over here this morning. I don't know why I'm doing it outside. So yeah, so we're going to start with, let's start with the defence so far. You can't really they haven't really put a foot wrong yet so far this year, have they? I mean, you think we've only conceded 8 goals in 12 games. 8 goals in 12 games. What a good record that is. All right, David, how are you? I mean, Schmeichel's played all 12. Johnny Evans, 12. Soyuncu's played all 12. Ricardo Pereira, 12. Chilwell's just missed the 2 games. He's played the 10. We've had 5 clean sheets so far this year. 3 in a row. The last 3 games have been clean sheets. I mean, not including the Burton one. The last time we conceded one was the Burnley game. No. Yeah, the Burnley game. So we've gone 200 and nearly 300 minutes without conceding a goal, which is pretty good in the Premiership. The sun's just bouncing right off that table. I can't see what I'm reading now. So yeah. So I think the defence has held up really firm. Strong, secular defence. 4 out of the back 5 have played. Yeah, 4 out of the back 5 have played all 12 games. Only Chilwell's missed 2. The goal difference, plus 21 as well. That helps with only having scored 8 goals to get 21 goal difference already after only 12 games. I think we're equal with Man City now, are we? Both on 21, I think, or Man City just above us. I can't quite remember on that one. But yeah, I think defence is perfect. No need to make any changes there. We'll just have to see whether we might need another couple of squad members. Not sure about that. We'll have to see. Midfield. Please like and share this video to get as many people on as watching. The numbers are a bit down this week because it's International Week, and I think a lot of people think that I'm not here. So please like and share it and pass it on. Midfield. I'll come and start later, Craig. Midfield. Move to the midfield now. I think have been absolutely immense this season so far. You've got Ndidi, Tielemans, and Maddison. I think they've been the main men this season. They've been the main men. They've scored 9 goals in the 12 games between them for midfield. That's not bad for them 3 midfielders. Which says something that when your midfielders start scoring goals, it helps out the strikers as well. It's nice to see the defenders. Nice to see the defenders chipping in with a couple more. Oh, is it 22? Cheers, Adam. Thank you. I wasn't sure whether it was 21 or 22. I couldn't remember. Tielemans is, yeah, midfielder. Tielemans has played every game. I think he's only missed 7 minutes of league football. And he is, yes, Tom, I agree with that. He is starting. I think the more games he plays, the better he is. Luckily, he didn't play last night he didn't start for Belgium, did it? Morning, Lee. How are you? Please like and share this video to get the numbers up again. Ndidi, 59 tackles, is the top tackler in the league. And the second top tackler is the fullback, Ricardo Pereira. That's in the league. That's not just at Leicester, that's in the league. Morning, Darren. How are you? Harvey Barnes as well. 4 assists and 1 goal. 4 assists in 1 goal. That's not bad. He's the second in assists behind Kevin De Bruyne. Behind Kevin, I know he's got 9, but to be second in the assist behind Kevin De Bruyne. And I tell you what, Harvey Barnes should play week in, week out. I know I love Michael Brighton. The work rate's great, but I think Harvey Barnes, morning John, Harvey Barnes is more direct. He skips past players and he just gets through to the byline and attacks the goal. Doesn't just go to the byline, actually attacks the goal. And he's got his head up and he looks. He looks, if he's left or the right when they swap over, he looks and he picks out other players, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, he is, isn't he? Great. Barnes is turning into a little bit of a secret. Let's hope. Oh, let's not go there, Luke. It's Sky Sports News is... that's terrible, Sky Sports News. Perez. Morning, Lewis. How are you? Please like and share this video. Perez. He got 3 against Southampton. Thought he was coming... I still think there's a bit more to come from Perez. Not his favourite player at the minute, but I still think there's a bit more to come from him. So we'll have to hope and see. That just improves that a little bit more. He's probably the only... not weak link, but weaker player. Nothing wrong. He's still playing pretty well. But we just need to... I think there's still a bit more to come from Perez. I really do. Yeah, it is. Yes, Jamie. It's all right, yeah, to have Gray and Albrighton on the bench. Just mentioning Gray there. Great. You must be reading my mind. That he's my next player on the list. I think Gray is more of an impact player now. Morning, Jack. I think Gray is more of an impact player. But I actually think he might play against Brighton instead of Perez this week. Just a bit of a feeling. Perez hasn't really... will be gone in January. I don't think he'll be gone. He's a decent backup, isn't he? That's what we need. We need the backup players as well. Not just squad. We need squad players that can come in, play the cup games. But I do think... I've got to stop talking sometimes. It's too much talking. Yeah, I think Gray's more of an impact player, but I will think he'll get a chance to start against Brighton on Saturday. So that's my review of the midfield. Right, the attack. What more? We have the second best goal scoring record, 29, which is nearly, I think it's something like 2.4 per game. So nearly 2.5 goals a game. 2.5 goals a game. If you score 2 goals a game, you've got a chance of... Perez is turning into a great signing. I don't rate him. His goals at Saints just took my class. Yes, I think Perez will. He's got more to offer. I think come later on in the year, I think he'll have more to offer. But yeah, to score 2... I know you can't score 2.5 goals a game, but if you score an average of 2.5 goals a game, you're going to get points. You've got to get points week in, week out, which is good. We've only not scored in 2 games against Wolves and against Man U. One to a dodgy penalty. Wolves, we'll forget about Wolves. That was first game of the season. And Vardy. Vardy's on fire, isn't he? 11 goals in his 12 games he's played. He scored 91 Premiership goals in 118 games now. That is some going. 91 in 188 Premiership games. Some going, that is. The backups, we see Vardy's the only one for the actual main striker. Iheanacho is not really at the races yet, is he? I know he's got a couple both in cup. Yeah, we still need replacement for... But the way they're playing now, could Iheanacho come into that? Because we are making the chances, and he is more of a goal poacher than a... He doesn't make his own goals. He's more of a goal poacher. He's Johnny on the spot, and he makes the goals. Vardy can make a big difference, but with the amount of crosses and the amount of shots and everything we're having now, I think Iheanacho, if Vardy was injured, I think he could. He's worked wonders for Demarai Gray. Brendan Rodgers has. So equals beast. Yes, Gray, he does. I'm not sure he'll be out. Maybe. Oh, see, that's a tough one about Iheanacho being out. Might be loaned out. I don't think we'll sell him. I still think there's... Morning, Lee, you all right? Yeah, that's Jacob. So, I'm not sure about Iheanacho. We'll have to see. George Herv, you never know, he might do. He's scoring goals. He's got a calf injury, hasn't he, Mark? He's got a bit of a calf injury, so I doubt he'll play tonight. I'm not even talking about VAR today. That's what I don't want to... Oh, it's over the road. It's not me. The dog's walking. I can't do anything about that one. But as a team, I want you to think about this. When I finish this bit about the team, I want you to give them a mark out of 10. When I finish this bit about the team, I want you to give them a mark out of 10 for the season so far, just the league games. As a team, I've been looking at facts and figures the last couple of days. Tackles, we've had 266 tackles. That's top. That's more than Brighton. I think it's about 35 more than Brighton. Right, team. Oh, yeah, I know. It's Sky Sports. Morning, hashtag, how are you? 266 tackles. That's more than Brighton have made. That's 35 more than Brighton have made. We're first. We're first with the most. Yes, Mark, you agree with that one. And the goals we've scored, the 29 goals we've scored, is... yeah, but he's playing like a French Farmers League. So I'm not sure we'll call him like that. We're fourth in overall passes as well. And the goals we've scored, 24 inside the box and 5 outside the box. If you want to buy another Vardy, if you want to buy another Vardy, how much would it cost? This is what surprised me. We're fifth for crosses. 247 crosses. 247 crosses. Seems a lot for the strikers we've got. 5 home wins in a row. I can't remember the last time we had 5 home wins in a row. Morning, Carlos. How are you? Going back to the passes. Soyuncu's made 835 passes already. And Johnny Evans, 755 passes. It shows how much the two centre-halves have to pass the ball nowadays. When I used to play, the centre-halves used to be stop it and lump it. Never used to pass it, just stop it and lump it. So... football has changed an awful lot. I mean, we've had 8 wins out of 12 games already. 8 wins out of 12. Second with 26 points. We're 1 point better off than what we were when we won the league. But I've got a little fact and figure that not many of you might know about. We've got broken club records. We've broken Premiership records this year. So my mark out of 10 would be 9 so far this season. 9 out of 10. That'd be mine. They are the whole team. The stats are impressive. Yeah, it does. We don't need another centre half, but we don't want to get rid of the centre halves, do we? Oh yeah, there's the number that's swinging between the corridor of uncertainty between the back defender that the players run onto. Oh yeah, it is a bit down at Kirby. Well, it's not that much down at Kirby now, really, anymore. Stop it and lump it sounds, yeah. They were the old days at Kirby, they were. Just so you know, oh yeah, here we go. Back on to, I'd give us an 8. Yeah, see, so far, everyone's gone 8, 9, 9.5. So, yeah, there's a little bits we can improve on, I think, this year. Not much. I think Brendan's done an absolutely fantastic job. You can't fault him at what he's done. I mean, to get 8 wins out of 12 games, that's some going. I mean, you've also got the next 5 games, 5 league games. Oh yeah, because Everton, you've got the Brighton, Everton, Watford, Villa, and Norwich. Then 5 games. Then the Everton Cup game after the Norwich game. Being at the top of the table is more stressful than yeah, I do actually, because you want to stay there, don't you? You want to stay there, Liam. But when you're at the bottom, you've got to try and move up a bit and move up, and you can't quite. 9.1, Jack. How do you get the 0.1? But okay, 9.1, that's what you want. See, a lot of people are going for 9 at the minute, so. But yeah, to be at the top is a bit more stressful than being at the bottom. Because when you're at the top, ooh, and you start slipping down, you're thinking, if only. If at the bottom, yes, we do. We need to keep this team together. What would you like to see to take it 9 out of 10? Nick, I think to get it 10 out of 10, I think you've got to go for a Premiership win. Win the title again for 10 out of 10. Sorry, that's for me to get a 10 out of 10. Then maybe, but I can't, not being 10 out of 10 is perfect, which would be the Premier League. So at the minute, it's a 9 out of 10. And as we're in second, I know it's on goal difference, but as we're in second, I'm going for a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. You can't get much better than 9 out of 10 apart from a 10 out of 10. Hinting is great till the last game. Sorry, AK, I'm not sure what you mean by there. Morning, Rob, how are you? Yeah, but 10 10 out of 10 would be Brendan's better than O'Neill. Well, yeah, I think we'll find Brendan Rodgers is better than O'Neill, even though O'Neill won us a few things. Right, here's one for you, stat fans. I like a good stat, I do. Is there anyone good enough to replace? Not in the minute, I don't think. Maybe we could put Barnes. Oh yeah, maybe you could put Barnes up top. Here's a stat for you fans. I like a good stat, I do. I've gone through the results of the 12 games so far, and of course we all know we've got 26 points out of a possible 36. So we've only dropped 10 points, which is pretty damn good to only drop 10 points so far from the 12 games. I mean, we've scored 29 and conceded 8. Where, if you take the results of the games last year that we've already played, and I've gone Sheffield United, the Fulham game, I've gone for the Sheffield United away game, because they finished in the same positions. We only had 16 points from these 12 games last year. So we're actually 10 points better off than we were this time last year against these same 12 teams. We only scored 13 last year against these. I know 9 against Southampton, and we conceded 10 against these 12 teams. So we're actually 10 points better off playing these teams this year than we were last year. That's where we struggled last year. A lot of these teams, the Wolves, the Sheffields, the Bournemouths, the Newcastles, the Burnleys, Southamptons and Palace, we struggled. Now we're actually picking up points against them. So we're 10 points better off last year against the same 12... against the same teams last year. So we're 10 points better off against the teams we've already played this year, which is some going. That is some going. Where in the league will we be in Christmas Day? Hopefully second. Can't see us being top. It'd be nice. It depends what the points we get. It is a Northern Ireland masterclass, isn't it? It's top of the morning to you every morning and getting the confidence going. Where will we be at Christmas Day? Hopefully second, just behind Liverpool. You never know. With these results, with these games we've got, he might put a bit more weight on. You never know. Morning, Heather. How are you? Hope you're good. So these games we've got: Brighton, Everton, Watford, Villa, and Norwich. How many points do you think we're going to get? It depends on. I'm not sure of Liverpool's next 5 games. I know they've got double amount of games, and I know they play 10 and we only play 5 in December, something like that. Morning, John. How are you? So I think we'll get at least 11 points from 5 games. That's what I think we'll get. 11 points from the next 5 games. And then go to Everton and beat Everton and get in the semi-final. They're all winnable. But I think the way I look at it is win your home games, draw your away games. You get 4 points from every 2 games, and that is title winning. Morning, Paul. If you get 4 points from every 2 games, every home and away game, that's more than enough. Should be clear second by... Yeah, we should be. See, do you think as well, just going on the results, how many points do you think we should be better off? All the points, Lee. Confidence. I do like confidence. I think maybe we should have had at least 4 more points. Maybe we should have got a win against Chelsea, a draw against Man U, and a draw against Liverpool. So I think we should be 4 points better off. Which, I mean, you can't fault it now. We're second, 26 points. But then 4 points could make a huge difference. We don't need to drop anything. But yes, we do. We do, Mark. We have the potential to take all them points. Ben, good lads coming. Yes, they are. I watched the highlights, the under-21 highlights and the games the games against Sunderland. I mean, the under-21 team went and beat Sunderland's strongest team in the Trecachey Trophy. Yeah, we did only lose by 2 penalties, didn't we, if you think about it, Jack? Yeah. Also, Jamie, you think we'd be 4 points better off. Good. Morning, Nancy. You're a little bit late, but yes, morning. Next question for all you fans out there, all you 75. I'm a bit disappointed about the turnout this week. I think everyone thinks I'm not going to be on this week. That's probably why it's a bit low. We'll get 14 points. James, how can we get 14 points? No, you can't get 14 points from 5 games. You can get 13 points or 15 points, but you can't get 14 points. James, can you? No, you can't. You can't get 14 points from 5 games. As VR, yeah, let's not talk about VAR, Pete. If you watch me long enough, you know that I'm not really interested in. I don't like VAR at all. I know it has done us a favour, but it's not. VAR is not for me, I'm afraid. Right, one last quick question. Hold on a minute, I'm just checking something. One last quick question. Right, if the season was to finish now, right now, who would be your player of the season so far? If the season was to finish now, who would be your player? Who would be your player of the season? Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Honestly, I think we have gone up too early. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Ben, we were robbed. We were robbed there. Man U was a dodgy penalty as well. Ndidi. Soyuncu. Maddison. First 3 are all different. Yes, Mark, it is. Maddison. Any more? Ricardo, yeah, that's another one. Maddison, so Maddison's in the lead at the minute. Evans, yes, good call, very nice and steady, Evans. Soyuncu, yes, Soyuncu and Maddison. Maddison's in the lead now. Ndidi's coming up. Evans, it's a sack. Vardy, what, because of the goals, Lee? Yeah, maybe. Madders, yeah. See, me personally, Soyuncu, I'm going with John. Anyone that says Soyuncu, I would go with Soyuncu now. If the season was to finish now, Ricardo, yeah. Cags, they're all cracking names. Yeah, any of them. Wilf. See, Wilf is my favourite player. I love Wilf. But I still think Soyuncu. See, everyone watches it differently. Soyuncu, yeah, all the same 4 names. Soyuncu, Maddison, Wilf, 5 names, sorry, and Vardy. Ricardo and Vardy. Yeah, see, it's a bit of a controversy. If you were voting now, it'd be a tough call if you voted now. Very tough. Brendan Rodgers, yeah. Unfortunately, he doesn't play, does he now? I don't think... Did he ever play? Did he ever play professional football? Well, I wouldn't say all of them, but yeah. Can we have a shout out for Kieran Dewsbury Hall, nominated for the player of the round? He looks like he's going to be a quality player, that Kieran does. I've not seen him live. I've only ever seen him highlights or when I've watched the under-21s. But yeah, Casper. I'm not sure about Casper at the minute. He hasn't, because of the defence. I think we're about the 4th or 5th least shots he saved. So can't really say Casper at the minute. He's done well, yes, but I'm not sure Casper because of the defence. Because of what is, yes. How can you sell an £80 million player and your defence gets better? Or should I say, how you can sell a £50 million player for 80 million and your defence still gets better? Strange, very strange. But yes, for me personally, I would give it Soyuncu. I really would. Yeah. Normally one player sticks out a mile, doesn't it, Les? But now, we're naming 4 or 5 players. And that's how hard it is to pick. Freddie Fox, the mascot, better than ours. Don't you mean Philbert the Fox? Yeah, I thought so. I didn't think he'd play professional football. I hope not. Morning, Mark. How are you? Bit late, because I've nearly done, but better late than never. See, if you think about it, all the top teams, the so-called top 6, want all our players. Why don't they just learn how to play the way we play? It'd be a damn sight easier. A lot easier. I mean, Man City want Johnny Evans, Ben Chilwell and Soyuncu. Man U want Maddison, Spurs, I think Spurs, we mentioned Pereira or something like that. I think it was Spurs. I can't remember off the top of my head. I know it was last week sometime. Why don't they just buy their own players? Buy other players. Learn how to play like we do. Don't pick our best players. They don't need to go. Just remember, the grass is not always greener on the other side, lads. It might be a lot greener because the amount of bullshit that's there, but it's not always greener on the other side. That's what you've got to remember. Look at Drinkwater. Waste of space. It's gone to Chelsea, done nothing. Mahrez, he's gone down in Leicester's estimation, most fans' estimations, but he's only a bench warmer. He's not a regular team. Well, yeah, but the thing is though, yes, they have got the best players in the league, but when they go to other teams, they're going to be individuals in other teams. They're not going to be made as a team. It's the group of players you play with that make you, and I think that's what it is. Leicester have got that group of players. I think the band of brothers is coming back a little bit like it was when we won the league. We don't have to be a selling club anymore, but sometimes it's the player that wants to move. But Spurs, are they that team? Yeah, they are. They're back in 14th. My mate loves it. My mate, Spurs fan. He's not at Burnley though, or is he drinking? Steve, sorry, he's been sent back. Danny's been sent back. I think they are running scared. They're trying to, yes, John, they're trying to get all our players. Drinkwater has gone downhill. That's right, the sun's shining off the table. I'm struggling. We've got to have the best team spirit. We need to buy in January. Yeah, but Leon, but who do we need to buy in January? What do we need to buy in January? What positions do we need? If you think about it, players are only going to come here as backups or injuries at the minute. At the minute. You never know what he can bring in. We'll have to wait and see. Look at Drink, he went for the money. And yeah, it did. It certainly did. I agree with that. I don't think that we will sell. I don't think we will this year. I think, again, it's the summer that we have problems keeping older players. Hello, Alex. How are you? There are a few players who could do with improved contracts. Maddis is still on the same. Callum Wilson would... yeah, but the contracts, I agree with you, but sometimes it doesn't mean a lot. It doesn't mean the paper it's wrote on, does it? That's the thing. Oh, he's proper. Yes, he knows his game, doesn't he? He knows his stuff. He does. We have the best owners in the world. Got my scarf. Cheers, Andrew and Melissa. I've actually got two. I didn't know I was getting one the other Saturday. And I got one in the post as well when I got back. So, cheers, Andrew. Cheers, Melissa. Thank you. The bond of the team has been unbreakable. Can't see any of them moving unless we don't make Europe. Well, I'd say, well, thing is, though, Europe doesn't always mean a lot, does it? Because we won the league. We got into Europe. Kante went to Chelsea. And they didn't have Europe the following year. So it was a strange move that he didn't want to play in Europe. He'd rather go to Chelsea. I think the only place, yes, Mark, I agree with there. Maguire went for the money. And now they're giving him the captain's armband. I think a striker, yes. Just a backup to Vardy, because Nacho hasn't really done an awful lot. I'm not sure about the defender. You've got Morgan, Benkovic. It depends if one of them goes. If one of them goes on loan and you get another one in, then maybe a defender. We need a bigger squad. For your thing is, though, you can only have 25 in your squad. So you have to be careful with what you've got. We're on our way. Yes, we are, Matt. I think we are. It's the old, we're all going on a European tour. European tour. That's what the song's going to be soon. Oh, you can't. You can hear that Champions League music, can't you? You really can. Yes, Mark, priority is a striker. But is there any strikers going to come here that are scoring regular goals that want to sit on the bench behind Jamie Vardy? That's the problem. You know Vardy's going to be first on that T-sheet. He's going to be the first name on that team sheet, no matter what. So is there going to be a decent striker going to come here and sit? No, but it doesn't make it harder and more... But yes. Oh, yeah, I understand what you're saying, Alex, yeah. Sometimes improved wages may also stop them leaving. At the end of the day, it's a job for them and vast. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Alex. But sometimes I don't think the contract... Yeah. Is it Terry? I thought it was the same for European as well. I don't think the... I still don't think the contracts are as much as the... I can't remember what I said now. As worth as what you write. I really don't. It's not that... It doesn't mean a lot now, contracts don't. Players have 1 or 2 years improved contracts. Look at Mahrez. Mahrez signed a new contract and he went the following year. Evans, he's only, what is he, 32? So we'll probably get 3 more years out of him. There's names being popped up all the time, isn't there? All the names, all the players. But we'll just have to wait and see for January for that. Right, I'm going to go. Thank you for watching. That's my time done and dusted. Just to let you know, I'll be back for the Everton and Watford game. So if you want to come and see me for the Everton and Watford game, I'll be outside the Blues Bar as normal. The Everton game, I'll probably be there. What time's kick-off? 4:30. I'll probably be there about 1 o'clock-ish. So if you want to come and see me at the Everton game, then more than likely come and see me, have a chat. We'll do a live. Anybody wants to come and have a live chat with me? Me and Phil and Chappie before the game, or even Tom, if he's there. Come and see us. Come and see us before the Everton game. So that's the Sunday, 2 weeks today, isn't it? Everton game's 2 weeks today, so I'll be there. Ian, you're a bit late. I'm going now. But they do make them more valuable. Yes. Yes, so I'm going to go. So it's cheers all. So it's goodbye. Adios. Ciao, ciao. Top of the morning to you. See you next week. Come on. Please like and share this video. Let's get all the numbers back up to what it was a couple of weeks ago. Cheers all. Adios.